A third soul now lies fettered in the pages of my book. Yet Belakor, previously consumed by his own machinations, now strikes out at the threats arrayed against him. Gears turn in the Forge of Souls once more, and the Dark Master sends forth armies of soul grinders under his command. We must be ready, for they will surely come against us.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. And welcome also to the home stretch. We have but one more soul to go, then it's on to the Soul Forge to finish matters. Unfortunately for me, this is where things kind of slow down a little. You won't notice thanks to the magic of editing. But right now the plan is as follows. Hold the line. With the finish line in sight, there is a high chance that the world is going to try and march down my throat. So we just need to mass up, strike where we can, but focus on keeping Chernobog alive. Case in point. The Great Orthodoxy finally comes for us at turn 94. The enemy have split their forces in two, forcing me to do the same. They do, however, make one crucial mistake, which is leaving their flimsy Caster Lord unsupervised to be eaten by dogs. Even so, it's a victory by inches, legitimately down to the last dozen men. Stop dying, you cowards! On the map side, the economy is finally out of the pits, which means the Black Pit, Foul Fortress and Doomkeep are up to level 5. In just a few more turns we'll finally have our big hitter units. Maybe playing wide was a mistake. Kislev, unfortunately, is not as on the ropes as I had thought. Katerin is quickly back to full force with a fucking majestic sled introduced in the last update. Also introduced in that update is the Golden Knight, Nariska Leia, Katerin's personal bodyguard and local powerhouse. For comparison, our Blood Reaper is a melee bully, designed to smack around things small and hit. Meanwhile, Nariska has comparable stats and can reliably solo entire divisions.
Leave no flesh unsundered, no stone untended.
The day is ours at great cost. They deployed about half of our numbers and still cut us in half.
Only interaction between us I will permit is to crush you beneath my heel.
Oh, god damn it all! Potentially out of desperation, von Karstein has decided to move against us. Right now, Manlet here is getting squeezed pretty badly by the Chaos Dwarves from the mountains. Maybe he saw our holdings in Ostland and Ostermark as easy pickings? Doubly troubling is that Helman motherfucking Gorst is here. At the time of writing, Gorst is unfucking killable, with some frankly obscene healing. So Beschaffen is basically a wash. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson?
The Tome of Fates warns that a roar from Ursun is coming. Prepare your armies to defend from demonic incursion. Gird your most powerful army to travel across the void and into the realm of chaos. The roar comes soon.
Alright, here comes the finish line, and just in time that I got some new friends. Meet Nigel and Jeffrey, the Soul Grinders. Nigel is the Soul Grinder of Tzeentch, a walking artillery platform with an attitude problem and flame breath. Counter to usual play, his best place is up at the front, to throw bolts at an approaching foe to weaken them before mixing it up in melee. And Jeffrey, the psychopathic skull remover. Jeffrey is more of a rampage wildly in the enemy's general direction type. He does have a ranged weapon, but he prefers to sprint into an enemy's face, firing repeatedly before getting stuck in. I'm just going to say now, you won't be seeing any friendly Slaanesh or Nurgle Soul Grinders. My Slaanesh and Nurgle settlements are just massively underdeveloped, so they never get ready in time, more's the pity. The Khorne army gets 2, along with a Gorgon Regiment of Renown. Normally a Beastman unit, the Gorgon is just as adept at taking on large and monstrous units as it is small groups. The problem is, sending the army against von Karstein, the AI has a bit of a brain moment. My AI. I send the cavalry and monsters off to one side to bust down the doors while the infantry storm the walls. What ends up happening is that the infantry get bogged down in melee and can't open the gates. Oh, that's fine, I think, sending the Gorgon to break the gates down. The Gorgon then proceeds to just kind of rub its face against the gate for most of the battle, while the rest of the gang sit back and watch. It's a win, but one that did not need to be as costly as it was. Here we go! The deciding battle against Kostaltin. This is his last big army. After this, we'll be pretty much unopposed. Kostaltin is a brute, with Frenzy, Health Regeneration, and an absolute swath of other passives thanks to his Battle Hymns abilities. He is amazingly hard to kill. But the absolute buffoon has deployed clear on the other side of the map from the rest of his forces.
The Tome of Fates knows all. The rifts are our opportunity to reach the Chaos Realms. Now, I truly earn my fee. And yet, a gateway opens both ways. While we may traverse the rifts to enter the realm of chaos, or even be transported to far-flung areas of this world, we must close the gateways not required, or the demon tide that flows forth will lay your lands in ruin.
Now, the gang just needs to hold. The skin of the world is rent apart, unveiling Tzeentch's inscrutable realm. At the heart of its labyrinth, the impossible fortress.
The realm of the sorcerer. Trust not your senses, for the intricate magics of the great sorcerer reshape reality around you. Try to stay on the right path as you fight through many-hued islands to stand triumphant before the impossible fortress. There, Jinchi's favored demon prince, the Librarian, stands sentinel. Slay him to claim his soul.
There's a reason I left this one for last, as it's the one that's going to present the biggest challenge. There is one portal that can take us to the Impossible Fortress. We need to figure out which. Defeating an enemy will allow us to learn one half of a pair, and just trying one will reveal both halves of the pair we try. This L-shaped one leads to the fortress, and the curvy Z gets to the L. But where's the other Z? It also doesn't help that if I win a battle during the turn transition, it doesn't direct the camera to the portal that gets revealed. It takes about 6 turns, with the situation on the home front becoming increasingly frantic, as it's no longer just random demons attacking from the portals, it's Be'lakor's personal Shadow Legion. We need to hurry! There's the fortress. Don't slow down now.
I cannot be stopped.
The impossible fortress, impregnable to all but the insane. To enter the fortress unbidden would be a mistake, but piercing its defenses will suffice to summon the wrath of the Librarian. Control the crystal of lore in the labyrinth. This will give you a foothold and grant us supplies to reinforce for the struggle ahead. There are 2 other crystals you will need to capture, and so dominate the battle. Confound the Great Changer. Refuse to play the part he has written for you, and destroy all who get in your way.
Now, this is the part that's going to prove the hardest. Remember how Tzeentch units are basically all ranged? Yeah, no sitting around waiting for them to come to us here. Rattle 'em, boys!
How does it feel to face death like a mortal? Come closer, and I will show you. Know this as you fade. All of your struggles, sacrifices, your victories and labors were for nothing. I will not be so careless with your power. Spare them. I am going to destroy them. They will waste their last breath cursing your name. Finally. Gods of Chaos! The God Bear is dead! Gather Ursum's power. Bind it to me. My godhood will be forged here on this throne. One by one, I will kill the gods and harvest their strength. All will be mine! All will be mine.
A new deity will soon ascend. Belacor, the Chaos God of Shadows. But his transformation will take time. He can still be stopped. He must be stopped. Then, Ursum's power is yours. We have the final soul required to illuminate the path of the Forge. Yet events overtake us, Great One. The God Bear is dead. He will roar no more, and reality itself can no longer be contained. Rifts tear through the veil, and demons flood the mortal world. This was always part of Bellacor's plan. He ascends to godhood. There is no place for us in his grand vision. He must be stopped. Empires forged, demons slain. The realm of chaos endured and mastered. The time has come to fulfill the final part of the pact. The spirits imprisoned in the Tome of Fates, now untethered. They combine into a single light, casting a shadow as they journey to the Forge. Where shadows fall, we shall step. A bridge revealed to the Forge of Souls. Belacor is on the verge of godhood, but he has not ascended yet. What he started, we will finish. Destroy him, and claim the power of the Bear God.
I sit upon the precipice of godhood, and you have the gall to believe that the Bear's carrion is yours. Come then, try and take it. Majesty.
I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the brake! Stop! Stop!
A battle to draw the gaze of the gods. All breathe a sigh of relief, for Be'lakor is vanquished. Godhood is lost. As was foretold, shackled within the depths of the forge was the body of Ursun, the once mighty god of Kislev. The demon prince stands before the lifeless god. It was his mortal hand that fired the fatal shot. The divine corpse now his to plunder. The demon prince finally has what Be'lakor's lying tongue once promised. The fathomless power of a god. Ursun is dead. Long live the black-hearted god of Kislev. One drop of Ursun's blood was enough to break my curse. The taint purged from the tome of fates. Now it is mine to command. A pure white crow, the lone witness to my ascension. Come, little one, what fate awaits us?
Whew, it's done. Let's go for some closing thoughts now as we watch the turn-by-turn breakdown and get our collective breath back. Warhammer 3 has been through a difficult and tumultuous lifetime, launching in a really strange state, plagued by bugs, power creep-laden DLC, pricing issues, and company execs that simply do not understand the concept of PR. But thankfully all that strangeness is secondary to the actual quality of the game. It's still the same fantastic time that I fell in love with back in the days of Warhammer 2. But by Jove did I almost get burned out on this project. Did you know originally I had planned this to be a playthrough for when Champions of Chaos came out? But here we are, and I'm proud enough of what I've created, even if it wasn't originally what I'd hoped for. I hope you've all enjoyed the journey as well. We'll be back again with another project in time, but first I think I've earned a holiday. I'm planning a road trip around the Pacific Northwest of America, where I'm sure everything's fine and nothing will go wrong. Until next time, thank you, good night, and much love.